grandchildren Scott on the golf course a few times last summer. Wonderful young lad, and I'm sure you're very pleased and happy that you were a part of his being in this world. Merry Christmas to you and to yours. Eddie.
You're on a commercial, Everett.
Hi Jerry, Merry Christmas to you. I wish I could get out to see you a little bit. I know your buddies Reinsberger and Nuke and the guys like that come out now and then. Anyway, happy season to you.
My next door neighbor is a talented man, and of course I've shown Jake this. You see, Jake was getting write-ups continuously, you know what I mean? You've been writing them up forever. And I don't know why, you know what I mean? So I asked him, how many votes do you have? You know what I mean? And geez, you have to wonder. And he's only got one, I guess. And I figured, who the hell is he? You know what I mean? And I told him at that time that you, because you hadn't been writing me up, and he were the only two people in McHenry that hadn't seen my operation. And this was true. And then when you wrote me up, naturally, I'll let you see my operation. And now he's the only one that hasn't seen my operation. And this kills him, you know what I mean? He desperately wants to see it, but I won't let him. He had his chance, and I refuse now. And he'll deny this. You'll see his denials, and wish him a Merry Christmas anyway. What the hell? Why hold grudges, you know? Oh, dear God. Home run down here in the park.
Which one?
The one that he hit over the house.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it. I lived to be about, God, it was a spectacle.
What was that? His home run?
It was home run. He knocked it over the home out there, and that was the longest ball I'd ever seen hit in that park. I haven't seen anything since then. It was quite that way. He's quite a character. A long, skinny-legged character. Brother Joseph and I went to catechism with the Larkin boys, and these are the other guys you had to fear because they had arms like tigers, you know what I mean, when they're throwing snowballs, and we got in a snowball fight. Him and his brother James were really right on target. You remember those days?
Oh yeah, Jerome Miller.
Oh God, I tell you, when I think of all days past. What a life. This guy and his, Jake and his wife were the people that saved my wife's neck when, just before she had our oldest son. She was driving up to pick me up, and she was very pregnant. She got up almost to Richmond and hit ice, got scared, slammed on the brakes, went into a spin and went into a telephone pole. Jake and his bride-to-be were on their way back from Wisconsin, the Genoa area or someplace, and they stopped and stayed with Claire until I got there. It was quite a thrill. I never forgot that. And that's a fact. That's enough.
Max, get
Wait,
out of there.
Get out. Go on, lay down. Okay? Ready. Okay? Hi, Jerry. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
I think that's a wonderful idea, Jerry. Many, many happy returns and happy holiday. You want to remember something with me, Jerry? Do you remember, it's got to be probably 35 years ago, you rescued me when I was frantic because some animal had stolen my meat that I was going to give to the golf team, and you went to the store and bought ham for me so that I would have something to feed these kids. I will never forget that afternoon. I thank you for that. I hope you remember it too.
All right, Jim.
Hello, Jerry. This is Jim Weiser. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. I remember you very much in our ball playing days. I played with the Foresters, and you were one of the main gentlemen on the Shamrock team. I played a couple of games with you fellas after the Foresters broke up, and I know you was quite a first baseman, and so I hope that you have a good year, and someday I'll come over to see you.
Believe it, I'll tell you who it is that don't make no difference. Lucille, used to be Lucille Nichols, and married Harold Weingart.
Oh, yeah.
She owes me 35 cents.
For candy?
Candy was a nickel, you know. And she just charged it, didn't have the money. I wouldn't ask her for it.
I'll be darned.
Isn't that something? Boy, I was always afraid. Even when I played in my Joe's Aces, I did put my name down as Joe. I put it down as somebody that wasn't there, like Marty Conway or Gus Friend or somebody like that, see.
Brown.
Because I was always afraid Duker might see it.
Yeah.
That wouldn't go so big.
Who was Joe's Aces?
Joe's Aces?
Is that team we just saw there?
That was my basketball team.
Oh, really? Who was on that?
Everybody paid their owned the suit. I don't know what I ever did with my number 6. I have no idea. And never took a picture of it. And that is one bad thing. I got guys on there that you know never heard of, John. Like Ronald Chamberlain, well, Everett Thomas you heard of.
Mm-hmm.
He was a good man at center. Oh, he was good. His dad had died, and his mother couldn't really afford to have him play as often as I wanted to get away from the farm, see. Then there's Bill Kreutzer, Wally Smith.
Well, I knew Bill, yeah.
And Clarence.
Clarence Smith?
Yeah, Clarence played. He was playing with us when he got hurt with that hammer.
Hmm.
That was in that time, 1937. And I had Gus Friend played on my team when I really needed men, you know. And one time we hadn't lost a game, and I booked Crystal Lake, and I don't know how it ever happened. And I booked Gray's Lake, and I had to play 2 games one night. So we had lost a game. We won the one at Crystal Lake, but we didn't win the one in Gray's Lake because the guys we just couldn't do it.
Too tired, huh?
Yeah, we had a good team, boy. We beat one of the strongest teams in that tournament when I won it. That was Algonquin. They had big, tough men, but we just ran circles around them.
Well, those were the days Gene DeLacy was coaching Dundee, and those are good teams down there.
Yeah. For instance, in the championship game, we won by 4 points, and I scored 3 points in that game. No, we won by 3 points, and I won 4. I scored 4 points. Earl had that for the longest time there. Well, hello, Jerry. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I hope that you can reach the age that I am going to be in February 22nd of 88. And I hope you can make it that long. And I think your wife is really taking good care of you. And Bill Bulger's going to give you a book that you can read, and you'll get the biggest kick out of that. And I'll never forget the days between you and your brother in high school. That should be about it, I guess. Happy New Year too then, Jerry.
Okay. Is it going? Mm-hmm. How you doing, Jerry? Good to see you. I just recall every time during the winter, I think you when we used to play basketball, the old co-op team. It was a lot of great fun. I think of you often. I hope you have a Merry Christmas.
Hey, Chuck. I better show Jerry your rock garden here. He's got a waterfall that comes down right here and flows down through here and comes down this little thing under the sidewalk and right out to the creek.
Jerry, you probably remember this when the elder Dollums lived here when you were in the market business. But anyway, it's changed a little bit, but we tried to keep things as much as we could in the natural state. And Bill was very helpful with me on the city council and giving me guidance. And I don't know if you noticed or not, we have 2 dinner excursion boats, the Flossie Belle and the Anna Marie. And it's a little different aspect of what's going on in McHenry.
Think we could get Jerry out on one of these someday, or what?
I think so. I think it would be very good. If, in fact, that's an invitation for a lunch or dinner, and get a group lined up and be my guest.
Oh, he was a flyer though. He can't. He doesn't drive boats though.
Well, maybe we can get it going fast enough so it'll take off, you know. And if we can do that, why, he'll be right at home then. But no, we'd like to have him join us for a lunch cruise.
Okay.
Jerry, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. We wanted to have new faces and new places this year, but you have to face me again, the old face. But I wish you a Merry Christmas. We have a lot of guys guys and gals that want to wish you a Merry Christmas. We can't track them all down because a lot of them are working. But everyone we've talked to just wanted to be on this video to wish you a Merry Christmas. Quite a tribute to the friends that you made through the years.
That was well put, Bill, and he certainly deserves it. And I and all the folks at the Dobbins house wish you a very Merry Christmas and a nice year.
I'm going to hold the door probably so he can take a picture and walk right in.
All right. I should have wanted to open the other one. I'll just snap these lights on.
Yeah, there you go. I take a picture of this thing here.
Yeah. Had a lot of comments on that.
See if we can see my name on there. Okay.
You get this way. I'll pull this door all the way open, John.
Okay.
You know.
That's the picture we gave him. I wanted to.
Merry Christmas, Jerry.
Merry Christmas, Jerry.
From the Dobbins house, right?
From the Dobbins house.
Hello, Jerry. You know we've always communicated in rhyme, so it shouldn't be any surprise at Christmas time. Say, Jerry, did you forget that you owed us martinis from our last bet? Now don't you say that's not true. Do you have any proof? Do you? In spite of that, we want to say that we wish you the best every single day. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Love, Ken
And Jeannie
Ludwig.
Good.
Hi, Jerry. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I was really surprised when Billy called up and said that they do this every year. I haven't seen you since the class reunion last year, and I want you to remember that I wrote you a letter after that and you haven't answered it yet. So I'm really wondering what you're doing with all your time that you can't answer my letter. After all, we were always very close in high school. Joan, that's not for you to listen to, though. It wasn't that kind of close. Jerry and I just were always in the plays together. But I hope you have a real happy Christmas, and I hope your whole family has a joyous time during the holiday season. See you again at our 55th class reunion. Bye.
on camera, huh?
Babble.
You're on, gentlemen.
You ready to babble?
Hi, Jake.
Oh,
Merry
Jake,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas
Merry
to you,
Christmas,
Jake.
Jake.
Jake, I was just reading some letters the other day that my mother wrote me when I was in the Army. She talked about Gerald Larkin getting his call, or he's still home, and Bobby Adams, how good he looked in his uniform. He got home all the time. He was at Camp Grant. It's kind of hard to imagine, but my mother always
brothers
thought well of everyone.
Well, your mother was very honest.
I have a pun book for you, Jake, at home. That's an old book. You've probably seen it, but I'm going to bring it over one of these days. I know you've always loved your puns, so I'll be there.
Well, just have a real Merry Christmas, Jake, and it's good to talk to you again. So.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Jake.
We have to get to work.
That goes for Joanne and the kids, everybody.
Right.
And even John.
Yeah, John's entitled.
Why did you include John?
Well, sort of, I consider him a kid, you know.
I see, okay.
Hi, Jerry. It's Dennis Conway. My dad was Bob Conway. I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Okay. Hi, Jerry. Want to wish you a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and want to tell you we just put this mammoth tree up special for you in the last 5 minutes. And
I'll say
Betty?
happy holidays, Jerry. Hope you have a wonderful season. We're thinking of you always.
Morning, Father.
Good morning. Hey, Jerry, how you doing? Good to see you. Well, you can see me. I can't see you exactly. Merry Christmas. I wish we could be together at this Christmas time. I see John has already taken some pictures of our church this year. It's one of our new little features. How do you like the way it was decorated? A lot of the kids and the adults yesterday had a nice little party here decorating it up. I bet your house looks pretty too. And your daughter is going to have a special glow here in the church for Midnight Mass. She said that she would take care of all the luminaria. Is that the way you say it? Beautiful. I hope the whole Midnight Mass will be just like the first Christmas, where the illumination from the candles will look like the stars in the heaven. Hope you have a real nice Christmas. I know the family, when they get together with you, will really enjoy it. May God bless you and have a real good New Year. Thanks.
Grandpa. Say hi.
Okay, say hi.
That's not Grandpa, that's Uncle John.
Say hello.
Katie?
Say hello.
Say hi, how are you? Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Sharpie.
Hi, John.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Well, we've expanded a little bit. Last year, if you remember, we were all in this brick building to the left, and this year, through this glass walkway, we're also into this white building on the right. We'll go take a look at the white building first. The white building is mainly our administrative center, I guess you could call it. All of our secretaries and typing and everything else takes place over here. My office is in this building. Our copy machines and our faxes and everything else we center over here. Word processing, secretaries, supplies, this is the boss's office right here. She's got it locked though. I don't know if she keeps important things in there. I can't even get in there. Janine is the boss, by the way. My office is upstairs. Here's my office. As you can see, probably the most important thing of this office, the most important feature, is my own personal bath. Of course, I don't spend any time in there, as you know. Here we have a spare office here. Here's one of our plans for the village of Spring Grove. This is Pat's office. She's our land planner. Bob's office. He's our traffic engineer. And we have a conference room over here. It's where the big heavy meetings take place. And that about does it for this white building. As you can see, we had a little good cheer left over from our Christmas party. Too much good cheer, I'm giving it away. And now we'll go over to the other building. Since prime development isn't here today, I'll go through the outside. Normally we would just walk right through that glass enclosure area there. I think you pretty well remember these offices. These have been changed around a little bit. Steve, our surveyor, and Tom, our field technician. Bob Wagner, one of our engineers, obviously a Bear fan. And we have some drafters that sit over here. And Kevin, he's one of our field personnel. And I don't know if you saw the downstairs since it's been fixed up. Find some lights here. Got another conference room here. Things are kind of a mess around here because of our office party that we just got done having. The tables and chairs are spread all over the place. And we have some files down here, and here's where another table sits for our lunchroom. Pepsi machine and sink. It's our lunch area with the microwave, refrigerator, candy machine, all the essentials. There's the archway where the creek used to flow through, right through this basement of this old mill. Used to come right through here. And there's another archway right behind those files that's all been cemented up. Here's a column designed by Smith Engineering. You can notice the structural integrity of that column. Shows you what fine engineers we are. Oops. And now we'll go upstairs. I should have turned on the Christmas lights, but everybody's gone right now. Here's a McHenry City Hall model. I hope this place is clean. And let's see what we have up here. One of our engineers' offices. Engineers, drafters. Another engineer's office. Tim, that was. Here's Jim's office. And in the middle here we have all our computers. One here, that's a design computer. Here's another design computer. So we got 3 on this side. And over on this side in the middle here we have room for expanding into another computer. We got a computer here for hydraulics. And here we have a design computer with our plotter, which is not supposed to be left out uncovered. And our printer, which is not supposed to be left out uncovered. And the pens, which are not supposed to be left in the carousel because they dry out. They listen like my kids. This is Al's office. He's one of our engineers. Obviously he went to Southern. This is Ralph's office. One of our engineers. And another drafter sits here. That goes up to the 3rd level, which we don't use. The wasp and the mice use that. And that should about do it. Next year when I'm doing this, we'll be in our new office. You can see where we are. There's Crystal Lake Road up there. We're going down Mill Street. There's Cunat's apartments right ahead of us behind the Alexander Lumber. Going in the back of Steve Bus's and Bus Ford's new maintenance center, or service center. They bought this building right next to the tracks to the train station. Now they have their whole service garage in there. Well, that's right, I showed you that already on Eddie Bus's tape. Here's the old Ace Hardware in McHenry. As you can see, completely remodeled by Ron Bykowski. Still looking to put businesses in there, they haven't filled it up yet. hard to see into the sunlight. Right next to that, Bykowski fixed up his real estate office. Right there. Used to be an old house that sat right there. He moved it up the hill. I'll show you here. Here's the new Sullivan Foods. Did a nice job with park benches and lights and everything. Here's where he moved the house, right here on the hill. Right there. Remember that one? Where the old water tower used to be up here. And that brings us to the last stop on our tour. With the new construction for 1990, our little vestibule. Always got to be doing something, you know. See if anybody's home here.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, brother.
Welcome to our new entryway. Here it is. However, it is not tiled, nor is it decorated. However, that doesn't mean that the hospitality isn't as warm as
That doesn't
ever.
mean that it won't be decorated either, believe me.
How true. Do come in. Nothing else has changed. Not even me.
Obviously, she's still as queer as ever.
We have a new window, nicely decorated with little cracks and some fresh flowers to greet you.
See ya.
Bye.